Smack Talks Live.
Welcome to Smack Talks Live.
Yo, welcome to Smack Talks Live. It's.
I'm Nigel. This is Jimmy.
Who want lasagna? Hey, 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 hey. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our show
Spillin Tea.
with Vince.
And Dara.
That's not the name I gave you.
What is our topic today, Tara?
I think it was puberty.
It's puberty. In case any of you don't know, that means puberty.
Well,
Come on.
I was always the oldest in my grade because I have a September birthday. I'm a Virgo.
Me too, but a Libra.
So I hit puberty a lot sooner than like everybody else. My boobies grew. I started getting acne in like 4th grade. That's how. I don't know if
Is that why you were depressed?
No, there were a couple of other reasons.
Oh.
No, no, because I still get it, and I don't get depressed now. I just pick at it.
Pick your problems
I
away.
like to pick my problems away, my insecurities. I just pick at them.
Yeah.
Until they're worse. Until I have open scabs on my face. Then I take fake mugshots in the mirror like I'm a meth addict, and I have crank bugs all over my face. What were we talking about?
We were talking about puberty.
Puberty.
Weren't you, like, I feel like I remember you being very uncomfortable with your giant fucking jugs, man.
Yes, that was
Dude,
one
she
thing.
got huge knockers.
She had
knockers.
some big fucking jugs, dude. I just wanted to.
Touch and play with them and stuff.
Oh, dude, she had the biggest fucking tits in 7th grade. She would fucking sit at the table and she would have to be like. No, but like I literally did. I remember
She had anime style titties.
I had anime titties, and I remember the first time like it was ever noticed to me. It was me and I think Brianna Niven, like and other people because it was science class.
Uh-huh.
And we were sitting at a table, and I think it was her.
Mm.
It was somebody. I think it was her. But like we were talking, and then she's like, "Tara, your boob." Like I was just sitting like this, and she's like, "Tara, your boobs touch the table." And I looked, and I was just like. I was like, yes, bitch.
They swing
It's
like
me.
to the right and to the left.
It's
like
like
they're
when
their own
I
entity.
Seriously, no. Like when I jump, they're down here. When I go down to the ground, they're up here. Like they're huge. They were so huge, and I was so late at getting a training bra too. No, not a training bra. Well, yes, a training bra, but no, a padded bra. So I would wear training bras, which I never went through the training bra stage. It was like one day I was like as flat as a surfboard, and then the next day I like had.
You didn't need any training. You went from novice to pro
It went
in like
from
2 days.
It went from 0 to 100.
From 0 to hero.
Right, quick.
Yeah. That was how it went.
Yeah, and I remember they grew so fast. I had these deep purple stretch marks on my boobs, and they looked so bad. They like were up to here too. Like I couldn't wear low. I had these big titties, and I couldn't even wear low cut shirts because they literally looked diseased, veiny. And my nipples, let me tell you, my nipples are like silver dollar pancakes. They're the biggest things on the planet. That was like pretty much like my most. And then oh my god, the sweat. 7th grade.
Same.
I was the sweatiest person on the planet. I couldn't.
Oh my god.
It was so bad. My sweat was so bad. I remember watching Mean Girls, and when they're all raising their hand, like for like when Regina George was victimizing everybody.
Mhm.
I remember Lindsay Lohan. She was wearing a light blue shirt, and she raised her hand. I remember no sweat stains being there, and I was flabbergasted. That like the thought of like wearing a shirt like that and lifting your arms and not having sweat stains blew my fucking
She's
mind.
a god. She's a god.
I
How
thought-
do you? I as an adult can't even accomplish that.
Now to this day I'm not as sweaty now as I was like when I was in middle school. Like nobody tells you. I thought like I was just like that was it. That was my life. Like I could never. I wore black all the time, and like because I couldn't wear like colors or else you would. Like if I have,
That's still
I
me.
still have shirts from 7th grade that had like sweat stains down to like my ribs. I'm not even shitting you. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm a pretty sweaty person too, and I was then and I still am.
And like those are like the biggest things when it came to and like getting your period, which whatever. It's a funny story about that first period ever. Whenever I hear a pocket full of sunshine, like the song played, like because I would watch Degrassi and there was
Yeah, you had a pocket full of sunshine, all right.
Because I was watching Degrassi, and like they play music videos at the end, like of like when the show ended too early and it didn't hit like the next half hour yet for the next show. They'd play music videos.
Yeah.
And I remember it was pocket full of sunshine playing, and I went to the bathroom because I had to pee, and then I looked and I got my period for the first time, and I was just like, I got up. So
That's your period.
That song triggers me.
But it's your theme song. Liberate it.
Mm-hmm.
Liberate yourself.
I own it now. I embrace it.
Own it. Take the Natasha Bedingfield song back.
Take back the night.
Yeah, take back the night. I was very opposite from you in my puberty experience. I was what they call a late bloomer. Yes. I was a late bloomer. You can even ask her, up until probably like end of sophomore year, I had a prepubescent voice. If I go back, like when I go back and look at videos or like hear my voice in like past like videos that I filmed, I sounded like a little girl.
Yeah, you did.
I sounded like a little girl because you got the gay infliction. You got the high ass voice. Like I would call.
Boy.
Yeah, and I think this is what my anxiety of phone calls stems from, because I would call like to order pizza and they'd be like, "Okay, ma'am." Okay, ma'am. Really? And it just that discouraged me. But you know, it came in due time. I was 5 foot in 8th grade. I was literally 5 foot. I was 5'1"
really
freshman year, 5'2" sophomore year, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Junior year, I'm like almost 17. I finally get to like 5'5" and then 5'6". Senior year, I'm like 5'7". I'm 5'9" now. Every single year I've grown an inch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've grown an inch every single year since 8th grade.
I remember one time we were walking in the hallways after class or something, and you were just talking to me. It was junior year, and I was just like, your voice got lower.
Yeah, that happened everything was very, 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 very gradual. Like, it was a long, drawn-out process just to make me, like, it had to be, of course it's my life, it has to be 10 times more, like, drawn-out, dramatic, and agonizing. Like, it was just horrible. Like, just, like, this long, stretched-out period of time where I am hating my life.
Seriously.
And it's just like, you know, I couldn't get the height right away. If I had all that, like, freshman year, I would have gone into, like, everything so much more, like, confidently. But I didn't do, like, I used to be in musicals, I liked swimming, blah, blah, blah. I didn't do any of that shit because I was so, like, ashamed of, like,
Because you had a lot of baby fat.
Yeah, I had a ton of baby fat. I was, like, 200 pounds in high school.
You were not 200 pounds.
I was, like, 190. And I'm, like, 180 now, or 175. But, like, imagine that, like, 190, 5'1". Like, I was a very wide-set vagina.
Yeah.
I was gonna say wide-set person, but that came to my mind.
Yeah.
No, but it was, like, it was so drawn out, it was so horrible. And I was, like, you know, like, I elongated, I stretched out, I'm fairly, like, okay now, but it was a very long process, and it was very horrible. And I was the sweatiest, like, you had the sweatiness in
middle school?
In middle school. I had that in my freshman and sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, I think that's when it started to get better for me. But at the same time, they kept our middle school, it was like an oven.
Oh my god.
It was so hot, and it's like you have all of these greasy kids in a small-ass environment, and you're gonna crank the heat up to 100. No wonder everyone got into a fight.
Exactly. Talk about institutionalized Nazism. Like, you're like cooking us.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible, but it's comparable.
No, it was awful.
Yeah, it's not fun. And all the meanwhile just like being like a fucking high-pitched little like chicken nugget of a person.
Or a greasy girl who's like tubby.
Yeah. I didn't think you were that tubby, but like, I mean,
I had definite baby fat.
Yeah, but like, so did everyone.
I look back at middle school, I love, like, the stories of middle school were so funny, but when I think back, like, I would never go back because I was greasy, I was ugly, I was tubby, I was sweaty, and I had these big boobs that I didn't even know what to do with. And
I had all of the above, including boobs.
And nobody wanted to suck them. So
yeah.
like, what's the point? point.
Yeah, mine weren't even like, you know.
Like I had boobs, but they sucked.
Yeah, you had like at least you had milkshakes. I had fucking like fat like I had the McDonald's like grease machine.
I remember, this has no correlation with puberty, but it has to do with my boobs, and that's my favorite subject. One time when I was in the locker room for swimming, this one girl literally was like so bitch. She thought like being a bitch was like as a joke was funny, and like I can be like a joke. I can do it most of the time, and like as
but you're like charismatic.
Yeah, but no, she was just a fucking bitch. I was gonna say another word, but I'm gonna keep it PG-13. Well, rated R at least, because I think I already passed that. But
me too.
I remember like we were in the locker room, and I had like these ugly bras that were like from fucking Walmart because I'm cheap. And I didn't care because like I don't like to like back in the day I didn't accentuate these because I'm like I don't care. So they would be full coverage pretty much. There was no like low cut of the bra, and then she literally had the nerve to say to me, she was just like, that bra's too big for you, hun. Sorry, you don't have enough boobs. You don't have enough boob for that. So I unhooked my bra and like showed her my boobs, and I was just like, trust me, it's not an insecurity of mine, sweetie. Because I was so mad. She was a bitch.
She did the damn.
Because,
you did the damn
look,
done.
You can insult my face, you can insult the rest of my body, but to tell me my boobs are small.
The puppies?
The girls, the twins, the Olsen twins.
The peaks.
You're just lying to yourself.
Yeah, you're being a bitch.
But yeah, that's all I have to say about.
Honestly, all I have to say is puberty was awful. I'm still going through it. I think.
Yeah, I think I'm still.
No, I think I'm legitimately. I'm still growing.
Still waiting for that.
I still emit very foul odors.
Just wash your. All I gotta do is wash your pussy.
And with that, we're gonna say goodbye to everybody tonight. We love you.
This was Spillin Tea with Vince. Hi, I'm Vince.
And Tara.
What's up?
Bye.
Bye.